Welcome to the Be Well Darling podcast. I'm Laura Darling. For over 20 years, I've worked as a holistic practitioner, a sound healer, a Reiki master, a life coach, and a psychic medium. Join me each week where we will explore wellness for the mind, body, and spirit. I will be connecting you with experts in every area of wellness to guide you through the many tools and techniques available to help you step into your most authentic life. So let's dive in. Hello, darling. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. Today, I'm really feeling called to speak about Reiki. As a master Reiki practitioner, I've had so many questions over the years with people who are curious, unsure, or simply wanting to understand what Reiki is and how it works. If you've ever wondered about Reiki or felt drawn to energy healing but didn't know where to begin, I lovingly invite you to explore this practice with me. In this episode, I'm sharing my very first moment that I witnessed Reiki in action and how that experience opened the door to an entirely new world of healing for me. We'll talk about the history of Reiki, how energy healing works, what a Reiki session feels like, and why so many people turn to Reiki for stress relief, emotional balance, and deep relaxation. Whether you're completely new to Reiki or simply Reiki curious, this episode is for you. I remember the first time I ever heard about Reiki. My friend had invited me to see a holistic practitioner speak about getting in touch with your spiritual guides. I was excited to learn about this topic, but I didn't know I was going to be introduced through that gathering to many modalities of mind, body, and spirit. There were about 20 people there, all ages and backgrounds, getting settled into their seats. One couple was making their way to the front of the room when the man suddenly tripped and fell right in front of the stage. People rushed to his aid, so fast it was remarkable. He was in obvious pain and he couldn't get up on his own. As he laid on the floor, people gathered around him in a circle, and some placed their hands on his knee where he had landed in his fall. The speaker also came out and joined the circle around the man. After a few minutes, he was helped to his feet, led to a seat, and thanked everyone, saying he was feeling much better. When the speaker took the stage, she said, "It is so nice to see a community that truly cares about each other. And while we are not here to focus on Reiki healing today, your hands have supported this man's healing process through the flow of Reiki energy." I was floored at how many people nodded their heads in the audience. I had never heard about Reiki, but I saw the healing energy at work right in front of my eyes. I knew I had to learn more, and in the coming months, that speaker became my Reiki teacher and a dear friend. Over the years, Reiki has opened a whole new world of healing energy work and new modalities to me. So you may be asking yourself, what is Reiki? Reiki is a healing technique that has been referred to being practiced for thousands of years. The word Reiki means universal life energy. When broken down, Rei meaning universal, Ki meaning life force or energy. A Reiki practitioner acts as a conduit for this energy to flow through them. They channel Reiki energy through their bodies and hands to support healing and well-being of people, animals, and plants. Reiki is not religious, and it is not massage-based. It works on the premise of channeling the Ki, or the energy that flows through all living things. So, where does Reiki come from? Reiki originated in Japan, where in 1914, Madaji Kawakama, a Japanese therapist, created a healing style he called Reiki Ryohu, and in 1919 published Reiki Ryohu to Sono Koko, or Reiki healing and its effects. Mikao Usu, who studied Buddhism and martial arts, shared this healing system after a spiritual awakening on Mount Kurama in 1922, teaching his method, which he called Reiki, to over 2,000 students before his death in 1926. Usai's student, Takata, brought Reiki to Hawaii in 1938, sharing the practice through the United States. Today, Reiki has become a popular global practice and has evolved into various lineages. So how does Reiki work? The goal of Reiki is to promote the natural healing process of a living body by opening energy pathways through the chakras and allowing energy to shift and flow anywhere that it is needed within the body. Reiki is not a forced modality or a technique. This energy work respects free will and works on those that are open to the energy. I always let my clients know Reiki knows what it is doing. The energy will flow to where it is needed and where the client is open to receive. But you may be asking yourself, what does Reiki actually do? Reiki supports your body's natural ability to heal by relaxing the nervous system and clearing energy blockages. On most people, it has a very calming effect and helps move the body out of fight or flight and into rest and restore, aligning the body for continued healing on its own. Some of the benefits of Reiki include deep relaxation, which stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system or the rest and restore. Stress and anxiety reduction, which calms the mind and body, alleviating mental and emotional strain. It's also known to improve sleep, promoting more restful sleep, which enhances your daily focus. It's known to clear blocked energy, to revitalize the spirit and restore harmony. It's also known to offer physical support, which can help with pain, fatigue, by addressing root energetic imbalances. So, how do people become a Reiki practitioner? Reiki is typically learned through studying with a Reiki teacher that shares the practice, the symbols, and the attunements with the student. Each level of Reiki works with symbols that unlock specific energetic pathways for healing and spiritual growth from the Usai lineage. You may see symbols used to connect with energy, like the Choku-rei, which means place the power of the universe here, or the Seihei-ki, which is a harmony symbol used for harmony and balance to promote mental and emotional healing. You may also see the Han-sha-zei shonen, which is a distance symbol, meaning the origin of all is pure consciousness. This symbol is used to connect practitioners across time and space. The Daiko-mayo, the master symbol, represents enlightenment and the highest level of consciousness given at the master level of training. Depending on the lineage you study and where you study, there are several common degrees of Reiki training, each level building on the knowledge of the previous. For example, Reiki level 1 leads to level 2, which is for inner teaching, which leads to level 3, which is a master level, and then level 4, which is a teacher. In my Reiki journey, I've spent years working with teachers and self-practice to evolve my technique and grow my knowledge of Reiki energy work. So what do Reiki practitioners do in a session? Practitioners act as a channel of the universal light energy, allowing the flow of energy to travel through their body to their client to where it is needed. Reiki can be practiced through light hand placements on the body or hovering the hands over the body, and can even be performed at a distance. We'll talk more about distance healing later. During a session, the Reiki practitioners typically work to align the energy centers of the body known as chakras. They hold their hands between 1 and 3 inches above a client's body in the energetic field and focus on balancing the 7 main chakras. During a Reiki session, the practitioners act as that conduit for the universal life energy by placing their hands or hovering just above the clothed client. The goal in a Reiki session is to promote relaxation and balance the energy flow, often resulting in sensations that the client feels, like warmth, tingling, a deep sense of calm, and some people don't feel anything at all. They don't talk much during the session. They're more focused on guiding the energy to where it's needed. And they always want to encourage after a session that you stay hydrated and rest. So, as a client, what does it feel like? Reiki feels different person to person and session to session, but universally, most clients feel a sense of calm and overall improved well-being. You may feel deep relaxation and peace. You may feel the sensation of warmth, tingling, or pulsing. Some people experience visualizations, colors, or memories. Many people have emotional releases in a session, a feeling of letting go, or something that has weighed heavy on them. Some people experience heightened emotions, fatigue, or temporary physical healing reactions like headaches or nausea as your body releases energy. Many people have an emotional release in a session, a feeling of letting go of something that has weighed heavy on you. It always surprises me when the body lets go of a trauma, emotion, or memory, how there is an immediate sense of feeling better in an afflicted body part. After a session, it is really important to drink lots of water, get lots of rest, and allow your body the time to integrate the healing energy. So you might be wondering, is distance Reiki a real thing? And I have to say yes. Distance Reiki is considered real and effective by many practitioners and recipients working on the principle that energy is not bound by physical space. It allows practitioners to send healing energy remotely through intention. I like to think of it like how Wi-Fi or radio works. It might be invisible to our eyes, but we know that it works. We can get cellular service, or we can hear the radio when we're driving in the country. Practitioners use intention and specific symbols like the Hanshaze Shonen, the distant healing symbol, to connect with a person's energy field during a distance Reiki session. They use their intention and visualization, practicing for the recipient and directing universal life force energy, Reiki, to them, bathing their energy body. Reiki practitioners use intention and visualization for the recipient that is at a distance. They work to direct the Reiki or the universal life force energy to the recipient, bathing their energetic body and their energy field in that energy. The practitioner will visualize the recipient and direct universal life force energy to them, bathing their energetic field and physical body. The recipient's experience from a distance is that you can have that relaxing energy work done right in the safety and comfort of your home. You will often feel warm, tingling, deep calm, and even have vivid dreams after a session. Some of my clients have fallen asleep and they notice the benefits later, like less tension or maybe clearer thoughts. In some scientific studies, particularly during the pandemic, they found that nurse-administered distance Reiki could significantly reduce perceived stress and anxiety in healthcare workers, supporting its feasibility and potential benefits. Reiki is also seen as a complementary therapy. It's seen as a tool that can be used alongside of conventional medicine, offering relaxation and well-being for various conditions from stress to chronic illness. Many suggest the best way to know if it's real for you is to try it with an open mind, as it's a subtle, energy-based practice. So is it the same as an in-person session? Many people say it's just as powerful, if not more so, because you are in your own comfortable environment, promoting deeper relaxation, which is really the key to the healing process. So you might ask yourself, where can I experience Reiki? You would be amazed. You can find Reiki in all types of settings, including wellness centers, hospitals, yoga studios, private practice, and even homes, with some practitioners offering that long-distance session. So, one last thing, is self-Reiki a thing? Yes, absolutely. Each one of us is gifted with a natural connection to the universal flow of energy. And through regular self-practice, that connection grows, and your awareness of the connection to life energy becomes more powerful, helping you to maintain balance, reduce stress, relieve anxiety, and promote overall well-being. While receiving Reiki from an experienced practitioner offers an advanced energy flow refined through practice and allows you to experience that deep relaxation quickly as a passive recipient, self-Reiki allows you to open up to the energy, to be both the giver and the receiver of Reiki. It empowers you to manage your energy anytime, anywhere. I think of it like an energy faucet. We all have connection to the water, the energy force of Reiki, and as we practice, we begin to feel the water. Maybe at the beginning, it's trickles or drops, and as we practice, the flow becomes more steady. A practitioner of Reiki has the ability to open the faucet fully for energy to flow because of study, initiation, and practice. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try too. So I invite you, if you'd like to join me, a daily self-Reiki practice that you can do at home. And you might ask yourself, how do I practice self-Reiki? Well, for me, it's about connecting with my energy in a way that feels right in that moment. I'd love to share a daily ritual that you can try if you're called to experience the flow. Here's a simple self-Reiki practice morning ritual. So let's take a minute and begin by finding a comfortable seat. And if you'd like to be more comfortable, you can lay down. Go ahead and place your hands on your heart. Take a big breath in and allow your eyes to soften. If you're comfortable, you can let your eyes gently close. I invite you to begin feeling your body settling into the floor beneath you. Breathe in, allowing your belly to soften. As you breathe out, feel your muscles relax as your bones begin to get heavy, grounding you to the earth. Now breathe in and invite the energy of the universe to flow through you. Focus your attention to bringing the energy to your hands. You can imagine that there is a glowing light coming from your hands and touching your heart. Continue breathing, allowing your body to more fully relax. Take a moment. Think of a positive tone for the day. Tell your heart something beautiful. Maybe how this day is going to be great and how amazing you are. Breathe in, feel the energy flow through your hands to your heart. On your next breath in, feel that energy expand out from your heart, through your belly, to your hips, your legs. Breathe in, feel the energy expand up your spine, your shoulders, your neck, and your head. The light energy has expanded fully within your physical body. Take another breath in and imagine that that light is pushing out beyond your skin, maybe 2 to 3 inches around your body. A soft, blurry white light. That is the universal light of the universe energy Reiki. That is you hollowed out as a conduit, allowing the universal force to travel through you. Thank the energy for connecting with you. Take a deep breath. Begin to slowly blink your eyes, coming back into your space. Taking note of how your body feels. Maybe you feel a little lighter, softer, less stress. Notice if your hands feel warm. Take another breath in. I invite you to keep practicing every day with positive intention and tuning in to the connection between your physical body, your spiritual and emotional body, with that universal energy of Reiki. You can drop in any time to connect with Reiki, allowing it to balance your system. Just takes a few minutes, and as you continue to practice, you'll feel that connection grow. You'll be able to travel further with your practice. Thank you so much for joining today's episode. I hope this self-practice brought peace and relaxation your way. If you are interested in Reiki, I invite you to explore further by connecting with a practitioner. You can also read up on the modality. There are so many amazing articles and books out there, lots of scientific papers on how this energy works. I invite you to tune in for next week's episode, where we are going to be exploring manifestation, what it is, what it isn't, and how to begin manifestation practices to bring your best life forward. Until next time, be well, darling. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you like this episode and want more, subscribe and rate the Be Well Darling podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. To find out what events are going on in the Be Well Darling community, get a free sound bath, or learn more about the topics we covered today, check out my show notes on my website at bewelldarling.com and follow me on socials. Remember, I'm on this journey with you, cheering you on as you step into the life of your dreams. Until next time, be well, darling.